Hello, you are welcome to another interesting day in this our brooding series. This is tagged 21 days zero mortality organic poultry brooding. Today is day 17. This is 17th day of this particular training. If you're a poultry farmer in any part of the globe and you have not been brooding your own day old chicks right from day one, this is a very great opportunity for you to join us in this series. In this day 17, I want you to look out for the following things. One is the temperature. Temperature is the ultimate here. In day 17, the birds can now generate their own body ambient temperature that can take care of them. Though it depends on your region, how the weather or the climatic condition of your area matters a lot. Perhaps you are in a hot region where you have the temperature is above 32 degrees centigrade. It means you don't need external heat source because the chickens at this stage of day 17 can generate more than that 30, even more than 35 degrees centigrade. So you don't need external heat. Unless it is raining in your area, maybe at night and there is much cold, that's where you can now apply external heat source. Day 17, they have enough feather. You will monitor their feather to know that their feather is growing, both the wing and the tail areas of their body. Make sure you check it properly well. Monitor their health at the same time to make sure that they don't have any health issue. They don't display any sign of infection. You know there are many signs of infection: standing and sleeping, cloudiness, squatting, without food, without drinking water, no movement, and rest of them. You have to monitor all this. Another one is ventilation. You don't play with ventilation at all throughout this period to make sure that there is adequate cross ventilation. Remember, I said cross ventilation. That means all the four sides, north, east, south, west of your poultry pen should be open at this level, most especially in the daytime, so that they have enough fresh air to refresh the air that their own body or the heat that their own body generates. This will at the same time prevent them from having CROD, chronic respiratory infections, that may affect their growth. They need feed, quality feed, crude protein. Remember, I earlier told you that there are major categories of poultry feed. One is the energy sources, two is the protein sources, three is the fat sources, another one is vitamins, another one is minerals. All these five categories must be met for you or for your birds to achieve its potential or the purpose for which you keep them. You know the crude protein is the major source of their body building. For their meat is majorly on protein. So you need a fortified crude protein product. Both the animal protein and the plant protein should be fully fortified. At this level, they need 21 to 23% crude protein and other energy, minerals, vitamins, fat, and rest of them. They are very important for them at this stage. Another one is water. They need water always. Give them neat, clean water. If possible, cold water is very important for them in the daytime when the heat is too much. This will give them maximum strength and energy to eat enough. And what they convert for you is the meat, is the feed they eat. They will not convert it to feed. So most of the times people will say, my birds have stayed 8 weeks, my birds have stayed 10 weeks, my birds have stayed 10 years, they are not growing. It does not matter how old, how many years the birds have lived with you. What matters is what is the quality of feed, what is the quality of biosecurity you have given to them, and other environmental factors. That is the most important thing. It's not even how long they stay. If they stay and you're not giving them food, what are they staying for? What are they giving? What are they converting? What they're converting is the feed you are giving to them. The quality feed is very necessary for them at this level, on this day 17. Water, very good. Neat water, which will help them to eat more. Remember, birds are very sensitive to water. If there is no water, they will not eat your food. The food will be there and they will not eat it. If you bring water now, they will now leave the water and start eating the food. Can you imagine how sensible, how intelligent these birds are? The food, when you bring the food and there is no water, they will leave the food for you and they will still wait for the water. Once you bring water, they will leave the water. Instead of them to rush the water, they will now leave the water, start eating food. Can you imagine? So this, you call them birds, you call them animals, but they are very intelligent. So they know what is good for them. So they cannot eat what will stuck on their throat and at the same time prevent them from breathing, which will at the same time cause their mortality. Then why are they eating? So that's why most of the times they leave the food for you. So you need water, good biosecurity, protect them from invaders, from animals, from snakes, from anything, rats, from birds that can bring in infections from different areas and infect their feed. Prevent it. Use very good net that will not pass birds. Another one, light. Give them accurate light in the night. Let them have bright light to eat very well. Because most of the times, especially this hot period, depending on my own region, birds don't eat in the daytime because of heat. They are overstressed. This is the time they open all their mouth and everything. They use their mouth to support the breathing. So they will not be able to eat. And this will prevent them or even hinder them from getting the accurate weight they're supposed to get. Another one is health. Monitor their health. Check their body, check their legs, check their every part of their body to make sure that everywhere is intact and they are all growing very well. Interaction among themselves should be monitored. Make sure they are moving. Monitor their movement, monitor their interaction, monitor everything concerning them, and at the same time, don't play with their vaccination. Protection is very important. To support their immune system, you need to vaccinate them at the appropriate time. After this particular series, I will give you a working vaccination schedule for all poultry birds. Please, if I forget, always remind me on the comment section. I will give you a very good working vaccination schedule for all poultry birds. I will stop here. Please watch this day 17 video of the extent these birds have reached right from day 1 till this day 17. Watch their activities, watch their food, watch their container, and at the same time, make sure you always lift their drinkers and feeders up to their shoulder level. This will help them to eat more. Let's stop here, watch the video, and at the same time, when we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped on day 18. Please share this video and make sure you follow this page, subscribe, and at the same time, let others know about this particular content by sharing. Give it a thumb up if you have found this particular topic very interesting. And at the same time, drop your comment. If anything you don't understand very well, drop in the comment section. I will explain more on it. Thank you. Until I come back on day 18 to give you more highlights on their developmental process. Let's watch the movie now. Let's watch their video on the 17th.
One drinker. This one drinker is enough for the 50 birds. And you can see this is morning time. They are not feeling cold at all. This is very early morning time. This is cold time. You can see they are not feeling cold at all because their body, they are healthy, and the brooder is also healthy for them. The brooder is good, standard. Even the temperature of the brooder alone is enough to absorb the cold. Hello. Good morning, wherever you are watching from. This is less than 3 weeks, dollars. You can see them here. You can see them. They are eating very well and they are very smart. Even with the cold here. Temperature here is below 25 degrees centigrade, but they are feeling very fine. You can see it. Even with the temperature below 25 degrees, you can see they are still not feeling cold at all because they are healthy. You can see the temperature here now. Can you see the temperature? The temperature is even 23 degrees or 24 degrees, thereabout. You can see it's below 25 degrees centigrade. But the birds are feeling very fine. You can see they are eating, even with this low temperature. to tell you that the birds are healthy. That is the reason why they can eat with this low temperature. When these birds feel cold at this level.
Thank you. You have watched it. You have seen everything. Please, if you have comments, drop the comment on the comment section. If you have any observation you have made, is there anything you have not been getting right that you have seen here right now and you need more clarification, drop it on the comment section. I will clarify you. Bye for now till day 18. I love you all.